And now for a match not originally scheduled to take place, but you know, with some undeniable forces of nature, such as the Briscoe brothers getting too drunk to board their plane, altered the course of PWG history, and this time altering the course of PWG history so much to the point where it forced American Dragon Bryan Danielson, who was not scheduled, or originally scheduled to get a title shot against Necro for PWG World Championship later tonight. Because of that, his title shot was canceled. American Dragon Bryan Danielson, incensed, enraged by this, this would be the second month where his title match was altered. Last month it was made into a four-way after Kevin Steen and Davey Richards both interjected themselves, and so now Danielson wanted a singles match, and he said, if you were going to give it to me, I challenge anybody that's back there. And Necro Butcher, of course, was scheduled to face Mr. Wrestling Kevin Steen in a singles match later on tonight, and so instead, Necro Butcher answering American Dragon Bryan Danielson's call, and this is the first ever meeting between Necro Butcher and Danielson. And this is definitely a contrast in styles, a clash of styles, and I'm not sure what to expect Disco Machine, and I think we can just only hold on and try to enjoy the ride.
Oh, look at this, almost an abdominal stretch right there. I'm not sure that Necro Butcher, anybody's ever gotten that close to Necro Butcher.
A wide vertical base, and Danielson trying to apply the cross arm breaker, but Necro doing all he can to fight off Danielson and try to prevent Danielson from getting it cinched in. And you see Danielson using that forearm on the ear of Necro Butcher, and now Bryan Danielson using his superior technique just to match up with the brute force of Necro Butcher, and using it to great effect so far here in this match.
Absolutely, and as the strategy of a wrestler is try to get as close to your opponent as you can, and obviously that strategy has worked, as he is, oh my goodness,
he's just trying to force Necro Butcher to break his grip, but Necro Butcher is just holding on to it. Now Danielson dropping the knee right on the ear of Necro.
Oh, it seemed to piss him off.
That is not, I'm not sure that's what Bryan Danielson should have done there, but I'm, of course, not wrestling this match, so who am I to say what he should and shouldn't be doing? But either way, an angry Necro Butcher is not a Necro Butcher I want to be near.
Absolutely, and you know, how dare you scoff at Bryan Danielson's approach to this match? Remember, he is the smartest man in wrestling, possibly in life in general. So you know, no move should be questioned in this part. But
a right hand to the midsection of Bryan Danielson, and I think that will Danielson up. Now he knows firsthand what Necro Butcher is capable of, and I mean, just a right hand shot. Imagine if that right hand had caught Danielson in the face. This match could be over before he even got underway.
Absolutely, and you know. Maybe Necro Butcher, just, you know, I don't even know what the mentality is that to go against Necro Butcher. Obviously,
Greco-Roman knuckle.
Yes. I don't even know.
Danielson hitting Necro Butcher with
that. Oh God, you want to trade?
Just he went for the headbutt, but instead Danielson ducked away from it, and he got Necro with a drop toe hold, and now he's just pulling it back, wrenching back on that nose of Necro Butcher, and this match is under Street Fight rules, and so I mean it is up to Necro Butcher to just escape from this. And
look at this!
Those two headbutts just busted open Necro Butcher, and now Danielson, he's putting his fingers in that wound, and he's just trying to rip open the forehead of Necro Butcher further. And Bryan Danielson is busted open Necro Butcher here very early on in this match, and I guess this is to Bryan Danielson's advantage now, as he's got Necro Butcher across the bottom rope, and he's just really taking the fight to him.
Absolutely. I'm like, you know, I'm just thinking, you know, not being able to get title shots in PWG, and then you take on one of the wildest men possibly in professional wrestling, and he's going to it, and he's busted him open. Bryan Danielson is on a mission right here. And
big knife edge chop from Necro Butcher, a second one backing up Danielson, a third one backing up Danielson, and you can see Necro Butcher's own blood all over his face and the face and the chest of Bryan Danielson. Necro Butcher just boots Bryan Danielson off of that chair at ringside, and now throwing the chairs at Bryan Danielson, and throwing him again and again. And this is legal, Disco Machine. This will be allowed by referee Patrick Hernandez, who has the unenviable task. And I believe one of those chairs may have even busted Bryan Danielson open. And so both men just bleeding profusely from the head. Look at Necro Butcher, his face just a mask of blood. Patrick Hernandez trying to restore order here in this match. And now Necro Butcher picking Danielson up by his nose, and you can see Danielson's own blood now trickling down his face from that cut over his eye. Now Necro Butcher, he's got Danielson up, and he's got the chair on his back, just slams him down here on the concrete, covers him on the outside, and Patrick Hernandez saying, no, I guess not street fight rules. I'm not even sure what's going on here. Patrick Hernandez just making things up as he goes along. The Necro Butcher pulls out, he's got a plastic bag in his pocket. He's just trying to suffocate Bryan Danielson with a plastic Fry's Electronics bag. Bryan Danielson, or no, CVS, I'm sorry. CVS Pharmacy, I'm sure cringing at that product placement as Necro Butcher trying to choke the life out of Bryan Danielson here. This is unbelievable. Never before has Bryan Danielson been involved in a match quite like this. And just throwing, just using that chair as a weapon on the knee of Bryan Danielson, his Necro Butcher, and now raking the eyes, just getting his fingers in the eye sockets of Bryan Danielson to bring him back up to a vertical base. And now picks him up, and he's gonna. Looks like, oh no, he's going to body slam him on the. Oh, now Bryan Danielson's got Necro Butcher. Oh my God! His backdrop suplex, Necro Butcher on those chairs, and now Bryan Danielson writhing in pain. What price did he pay to backdrop suplex Necro Butcher on those chairs at ringside? Both men are a bloody mess, and both men are just laying in this train wreck on the floor. And now Bryan Danielson is pissed.
Oh God! Now, which? Oh my God! Bryan Danielson has lost it completely here, and obviously. I'm getting
he snapped the fingers of Necro Butcher in that chair. I think it was inadvertently.
But still did the job. Oh my God! And I tell you what, in which class did Lord Steven Regal or Robbie Brookside or Shawn Michaels? In which class did he teach Bryan Danielson how to
defense against Necro Butcher?
Oh my God! I mean, obviously it's not the first week of training, but unbelievable that Bryan just
thunderous kick to the spine of Necro Butcher and a second one from Danielson. Oh, Danielson with that crossface across the affected forehead of Necro Butcher, and Bryan Danielson he has blinded Necro Butcher. I'm not sure if it was the club across the forehead or if it was Necro Butcher's own blood leaking into his eyes, but the lateral press only getting him a 2 count. And Bryan Danielson is now he's trying to flip over Necro Butcher to his stomach.
Are you kidding me?
He's going for the Romero special, the flying surfboard hold on Necro Butcher, and that would be a first, I think. But Necro Butcher he's doing all he can to fight off Bryan Danielson to prevent it from happening, and now he's got him up twice. Drives him down the knees of Necro Butcher going into the canvas, and now Danielson with the right hand, the closed fist punch to the forehead. And now Bryan Danielson going up to the top rope, going for the diving headbutt. Finds his mark right on the forehead of Necro Butcher. Two count only as Necro Butcher kicks out. And now Bryan Danielson, he's got Necro Butcher down, he's got him hooked in, going for the cattle mutilation. And Necro Butcher, I'm not sure he knows what he walked into here as Bryan Danielson's got him hooked in for the cattle mutilation. This impromptu match may be the undoing of Necro Butcher as Bryan Danielson was prepared for anything, and it just goes to show that he's got the cattle mutilation locked in here, Disco.
Absolutely, right in the middle of the ring. Necro Butcher has not even moved. Now he's getting to his knees and got some leverage.
And now making his way to the bottom rope. Necro Butcher knows that he has got to escape from this hold, but I mean, not quite street fight rules. I'm not sure what the rules exactly are. But Necro Butcher using the back of his head on the ear of Bryan Danielson. Oh, now he just grabbed the eye. He got all his fingers in the eye of Bryan Danielson, and it wasn't even an eye rake. It was a straight up eye gouge from Necro Butcher on Bryan Danielson in order to break up that hold.
Unbelievable. I thought I'd never see this match in a PWG ring.
I never thought I'd see this match in wrestling.
Oh my God!
Now Necro Butcher is firing in those rights and lefts, and Bryan Danielson trying everything he can to escape from that, but Necro Butcher just swinging for the fences. Oh my God, he is just brutalizing Bryan Danielson. And Danielson, though, escapes behind him. German suplex just dropped Necro Butcher down the hard way. And now Bryan Danielson, he's got him hooked in. Oh, the elbow shots to the side of the head of Necro Butcher. Bryan Danielson just laying in those shots, and he is just relentless, beating down Necro Butcher, just repeated elbow strikes. And Patrick Hernandez just stopped the match. He has called a referee stop for excessive violence. Bryan Danielson is your winner. Patrick Hernandez calls this match a technical knockout, and Necro Butcher has been defeated at the hands of American Dragon Bryan Danielson.